WTCC News. My name is Emily. Today is Friday, May 4th, 2012. Our top story over K-Prep testing will be coming up in a few minutes, but first let's go to Grace with the weather.
Thanks, Emily. It looks like we're going to have a warm and partly cloudy day today. We will have a 20% chance of precipitation today and this evening. Winds coming from the south-southwest at 10 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 58%. The UV will be at 9 today, which is very high. Make sure that you wear some sunblock. We will have a high of 87 and an overnight low of 66. That's today's weather. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Grace. Now to Jemiah with today's lunch choices.
Thanks, Emily. Now for today's lunch choices. First choice is Tony Cheese Pizza. Second choice is Della Turkey and Cheese. Third choice is PB&J. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Jemiah. Now to Bailey with this day in history.
Thanks, Emily. Now for this day in history, May 4th, 1932. Public enemy number 1, Al Capone, was jailed for tax evasion. 1959. The first Grammy Awards were held. 1998. The Unabomber was sentenced to 4 life terms plus 30 years for his series of bombings that killed 3 and injured 23. That all happened this day in history. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Bailey. This past Tuesday, Miss Kentucky came to speak to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. We were lucky enough to get an interview. Now to Thursday.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Kentucky. Miss Kentucky, may I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
What inspired you to start the pageanting?
Well, I'm not really sure what inspired me to start doing pageants, but my mom tells me that I've been wanting to be Miss Kentucky since I was 3 years old. But I didn't start competing until I was 17, so I guess it was just kind of a childhood dream that I just hung on to for a long time.
How did you achieve your goal of being Miss Kentucky?
Well, it took a lot of hard work to achieve my goal of being Miss Kentucky. I of course, had to practice the piano a lot. That was my talent. I played the piano. And then practicing for interviews and trying on all kinds of pretty dresses, which was the fun part. So there's a lot of fun mixed in there, too.
Do you have anyone special that helped you achieve your goal?
Oh my goodness, I have so many people that helped me. There's no way that I could have done it without the help of pretty much the entire city of Bowling Green. I'm a Bowling Green High graduate, so I had a lot of support from Bowling Green High School, but also, of course, my parents who helped just tremendously along the way.
Well, thank you, Miss Kentucky, for all the time you've had with us.
Thank you.
And don't forget, TC Charity students, if you want to be like Miss Kentucky, you have to work hard and achieve your goals if you really work hard.
That's right.
Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Thurston. Now the joke of the day.
What is ET short for?
What?
Because he has little legs.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Now to Thurston with today's top story.
As you may know, K-Prep testing starting next week on the 9th, and it's going through the 15th. We wanted to get a little bit of more information on this K-Prep test, so we met up with Mr. Twyman.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Twyman to talk about K-Prep tests. Mr. Twyman, may I ask you a few questions?
Sure, and you make that sound like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yes, please do answer me some questions.
What is the K-Prep test?
K-Prep test is the statewide test that we use for beginning with students in 3rd grade to actually tell people around the state of Kentucky and around the nation what they've learned over the past year, and really years past are utilized for this test over the new common core standards for reading, writing, math, and then we're also implementing our old core content for science and social studies.
Where and when will this take place?
Well, we have our testing pep rally. It'll be our kickoff today at 1:30, and then we'll start on Wednesday for 3rd through 5th graders. We'll test Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then again on Monday and Tuesday.
If you have any advice for the 3rd through 5th, what would it be?
Well, kind of like what Miss Kentucky talked about. She mentioned, hard work. It's going to be hard work on us because there are a lot of testing that's going to take place over a short amount of time. So it's definitely hard work. It will definitely take patience because I'm sure students will get to some things that they're not real sure about. Trying to come up with answers on multiple choice questions or open response or short answer type questions. So definitely need to use patience. And then you got to have that love in your heart for doing the best you can be, because we want to show people around Bowling Green, around the state of Kentucky, how great the students at TC Cherry are.
Well, thank you, Mr. Twyman, for all the time you've had with us. And don't forget, 3rd through 5th graders, we got to do our best on this test. If we really want to achieve our goals, we got to work hard and follow the tips that Miss Kentucky said to us. And back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Thurston. K-Prep testing will start next week, May 9th through the 15th for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Remember,
Do your best on the test!
there will be a pep rally today at 1:30, or maybe it's behind me, to get ready for testing. There are 14 days of school left, but that doesn't mean school is over. Work hard until the end. Remember, the habit of the month is sharpen the saw. Balance feels best. From all of us here at WTCC News, have a great day.